Holla holla, Claudina9 here. I want to give a big thank you to Mattel Creations for gifting me these dolls for today's video. The day has finally dawned upon us. Monster High has creeped out of the coffin to bring us Pennywise and the Grady twins. But you'll never believe the scariest part about these horror-themed dolls. It's the drama surrounding them. Today we'll be discussing the controversy that left Monster High fans outraged. How did Mattel fix it? The cost of the collector dolls explained, and where you can buy them. Plus, every reference these dolls made to the movies they were inspired by. Just keep on watching to find out. First, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, turn on notifications, and subscribe so you never miss the tea on the toys you love. Now, let's dive in. On October 21st, Mattel finally revealed the Grady twins and Pennywise dolls via their @Mattel Creations Instagram page. It became one of the page's most liked pictures with over 40,000 likes and 2,400 comments. Fans rejoiced. One user commented, "This saved 2020. Another wrote, "These are stunning. I'ma snatch them." 2 days later, on October 23rd, a limited edition run was released on the Mattel Creations website. Fun fact, October 23rd was actually the 13-year anniversary of the date Monster High was first trademarked in 2007. Do you think Mattel did this on purpose? Let me know below. This limited edition run of dolls included a special artwork print only available through the Mattel Creations website, and the dolls sold out in only 2 minutes. Fans were furious, and Mattel Creations Instagram was flooded with angry fans begging Mattel to put more in stock. Please tell me they will restock or release somewhere else. I'm super mad right now. Another wrote, "Sold out in a minute. Is there anywhere else to buy?" This user shared, "At 12:02, I was putting my information and it sold out. Were you able to snag the first release, or did you miss out as well? Personally, I miss them." Needless to say, the release was a massive success, but fans were relentless. Sure, Pennywise is pretty scary, but even scarier to fans, the thought they weren't able to get these beloved dolls at all. Resellers took to eBay to sell the elusive dolls at extorted prices, some even selling for $400 each. That's over 4 times the original price, and some fans were willing to pay that price. But Mattel heard our message loud and clear and listened to their fans about a restock. At midnight on Halloween, Mattel restocked the limited edition run, and the dolls sold out in only 5 minutes. Many fans who missed out rejoiced and applauded Mattel for listening to their fans. But if you're like me and happen to miss both drops, don't worry. This Friday, Friday the 13th, a Monster High holiday, both collector sets will be sold on Amazon's US website, and I'm giving you a rundown of what you need to know to make sure you can get them. I've left my Amazon affiliate links for both Pennywise and the Grady twins in the description below, so keep those links bookmarked or saved for November 13th. Now, let's discuss the dolls. I'll be going over references to their respective movies each doll made and details on both dolls that make each so special. Like, does Pennywise share a head sculpt with Nephra or Viperine? And what hand mold do the Grady twins have? Keep on watching if you want to find out all this, plus the clever and unexpected thing Mattel designers included on the Pennywise doll. First up, you're seeing double. It's the Grady twins. Inspired by none other than Stephen King's The Shining, these dolls actually use the Twyla head mold, but according to @Rebecula13, who designed the dolls, they do not share a face with Twyla. In fact, you can tell these two apart. The doll on the left has a devilish grin, while the twin on the right appears less serial killer. This is actually inspired by a shot taken directly from The Shining. As you can see, the dolls match the facial expression of the Grady twins in the movie, but there's tons more meticulous detail sprinkled throughout this set. Number 1, the quote. "Come play with us, ghoul," is inscribed on the back of the collector duo's box. This is a direct reference to the Grady twins' eerie, "Come play with us." 2, the description. Throughout the box's description are little hints fans of The Shining are sure to pick up on, while adding monster puns Monster High fans will get a kick out of. Like, "It's monstrously snowy outside, lurking for a guest like you to be our new beast friend. Maybe we can use this key to play a fantastic game of hide and shriek." Puns was one of my favorite parts of Monster High, so needless to say, I was satisfied. Number 3, the axe barrettes. Each twin has axe hair clips with painted detailings inspired by the scene in which Jack goes axe crazy. Number 4, the Room 237 key. Any fan of The Shining remembers Jack's disillusioned encounter in Room 237. This teeny tiny key is an exact replica of the one used in the movie. Fun fact, the prototype uses a sticker, but on the final release actually has the wording painted on. How cool is that? Number 5, the yellow ball. In this scene where Danny is playing in the hotel hallway, a yellow ball rolls his way, directing him to room 237. The ball fits perfectly in the new hand mold the twins have. I have a fun fact about these hands, and I'll give you more info on that in a little bit. Number 6, the script. All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. Yes, this miniature script actually has teeny tiny lettering referencing the iconic scene from the movie. Number 7, the maze. Each doll includes the cutest topiary maze-heeled shoes with metallic jade finish. The platform of the heel is inspired by the maze from the movie, and if I'm not mistaken, the topiary is inspired by the Shining books. Number 8. Last but not least, one of my favorite details is the twins' hand molds. Inspired by how the twins hold hands, these hand molds were never used for an actual Monster High doll, but I believe they were intended to be used for the unreleased Frankenstein fashion pack, which I showed in my Monster High canceled content video. You can check that out later in the description below. Both dolls have original Monster High limb pegs and little sister bodies like Twyla, not the reboot bodies. Additionally, both dolls include a doll stand, and like every freaky fabulous Monster High doll, they are fully posable. This set retails at $74.99. Dying to understand why these collector dolls are priced this way? I'll explain later. Now let's take a trip to the sewers of Derry, Maine, where none other than Pennywise resides. This fan favorite doll shares an altered head sculpt with Viperine Gorgon. Altered? Yeah, you heard me right. Viperine Gorgon's head had holes and indents to fit her snakes. Additionally, Viperine had pixie-shaped ears. This Pennywise doll, however, does not, therefore making it technically an entirely new sculpt, which is why the back of her head reads 2019. When comparing Nephra and Pennywise, you can see Nephra's nose is slightly more pointed and her chin and jaw more defined. Her hair is the same high-quality saran as Honey Swamp and is separated into 3 puffs. I know a few of you are either fans of just Monster High or just Pennywise, so allow me to give some background on both. Pennywise is not a clown. Not actually, anyway. Pennywise is a shape-shifting creature known as a glamour. In this instance, Pennywise is a glamorous high school teen. What Pennywise actually looks like is a mystery, but it's rumored that while it takes shape as a male clown to lure children, Pennywise is actually a female giant spider. Okay, Queen, Wadowna says hi. The actual creature species of Pennywise resides in what's called deadlights, but no one actually knows. This is why they're called It, hence why the book and movie's name is It and not Pennywise. The red balloon Pennywise iconically holds in the movie posters has a killer detail on the doll that left me impressed. The balloon actually has its own mini extension on the doll stand to keep it afloat. I just thought this added detail was so cool and a testament to the designer's ingenuity. Like the Grady twins, the Pennywise doll includes mini accessories like this boat that really has SS Georgie inscribed on the side. Her shoe molds are not the same as Venus. Upon closer inspection, even the teeth are different. They're also slightly more platformed, giving her some height. But why is Pennywise a killer clown? In the books, it's said that Pennywise arrived on Earth in a cataclysmic event, similar to an asteroid impact in a spot which later became Derry, Maine. It wakes up every 27 to 30 years to feed on humans. The reason Pennywise targets children is because it says that humans in fear taste better. And since typically children are easier to frighten, they're an easy target for our hungry eldritch terror type. Alright, enough about this creepy clown. Why did Monster High choose to make Pennywise as a comeback doll and not the original ghouls? First things first, these collector dolls are geared towards adult collectors. It actually has 18 and up printed on the bottom of the box. In contrast with older Monster High dolls, which are colorful and vibrant in nature, these boxes are sleek, chic, and mature, an indirect way of marketing them towards an older demo. It also reads, from the makers of Monster High, indicating that while these dolls are Monster High molds, they're separate from the Playline franchise canon. It's unclear as to why these characters were chosen specifically, but based on her Instagram, the talented designer who worked on these dolls is a mega fan of Pennywise and The Shining. I can't say for sure, but it's possible that as an artist, she wanted to infuse 2 of her favorite interests, horror movies and Monster High. She has been working on Monster High since the beginning, after all. Y'all remember Nephra, Denial, Twyla, and Rebecca's steam? Yeah, you have Rebecca to thank for those characters. Additionally, perhaps licensing was the best way for Mattel to go in order to test the waters for a comeback. While both Hot Wheels and Barbie are Mattel's originals, they often did licensed products as well, from Barbie x Twilight to Hot Wheels x Travis Scott. Mattel is known as a company that creates licensed products, but licensed products can be expensive to make and difficult to acquire. Due to price inflation, it's much more expensive to make toys. This is why dolls at stores like Walmart cost $27 each instead of $19.99 like they used to be, and why most dolls have cheaper printed on fabric and flat plastic pieces. But you can tell Mattel didn't want to do that with this release. There are no printed on fabrics for either of these dolls. Both of them have varying textiles like tulle, organza, and satin. Pennywise has actual pom-poms and embroidered trim on her bodice, sleeves, and pants. They painted every detail from teeth on Pennywise shoes to the axe on the Grady twins' barrettes. I'd imagine that companies have to be very particular where they invest their money, but still, Mattel listened to fans and knew if they were going to come back, they had to do it with the same quality they used to provide. And in my opinion, they certainly did. And I think since the dolls are selling on eBay for $400, people are willing to spend the higher price points. What does this mean for the other ghouls of Monster High? Both Rebecca and Mattel have dropped hints that would allude to possible comebacks, but nothing's been confirmed. However, thanks to Trademarkia, we know that Mattel filed a trademark for Ghouls Night Out earlier in October. With an October trademark, this would mean we could expect to see new dolls by July of next year. Only time will tell. Do you want to see new Monster High dolls? What characters do you hope make a comeback? To summarize, I'm super impressed with Mattel for listening to fans and making new Monster High dolls. I hope that with the resurgence of the popularity in Monster High thanks to trends on TikTok, that we get to see more ghouls in the near future. In looking at the creation of these dolls, you can tell Rebecca fought hard to get these dolls into production and that she put a lot of hard work into creating them. These dolls are the manifestation of love and passion for a franchise we've all missed dearly. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, turn on notifications, and subscribe so you never miss the tea on the toys you love. As always, thanks for watching. See ya!